In this video, we will be demonstrating everything you need to know about the Edgrens sidestep test, including background history, purpose, demonstration technique, a modification to this test, and common mistakes people make when doing this exercise.
The Edgrens sidestep test, which also coined the name lateral sidestep test, originated from a combination of an agility test and sharpness test. This test is designed to measure how fast you can transfer your feet to make quick movements. This test is performed a lot in the NFL combined testing for athletes trying out for the NFL. For the test, you need cones, a stopwatch, and plenty of flat space.
Make sure you warm up before doing this test, especially focusing on your lower body and ankles for warm-ups. Include some stretches such as these shown. First, we will demonstrate how to properly set up for the Edgrens sidestep test. Make sure you set up a course 12 feet in length. If you are performing this, you can add cones every 3 feet to keep measurement purposes in order. Make sure you have plenty of space on either end of the 12 feet testing site. This is needed for overstepping the line. Make sure you have a marker or cone at 6 foot line to act as your starting position and the midline.
Have the client start on the 6 foot mark. Instruct the client to sidestep to either side until their foot has touched or crossed the far line, and then have them sidestep the opposite way until they cross the other far line, and record the amount of feet they travel at the desired amount of time that you wish. As you can see, this person is using proper shoes, comfortable clothing, and making sure that their foot is touching the outside line before they move to the opposite side, making sure that their feet never touch or cross one another.
If you have any problems that restrict your access to do the exercise fully, there are some modifications you can make to still do the test properly. As you can see, the modification is no jumping and just doing side walking, but you are still getting the full effect of this exercise just with a reduced risk of injury.
To score someone who's doing this exercise, you will need to pay close attention to their legs. You will need to take off points for the amount of times that they cross their legs while doing the exercise, the amount of times that they do not cross the end line, and the amount of times they do not have their trunk and feet facing forward. They will also need to be scored on their time that they finish the exercise. It is up to you to do the scoring. However, it seems fair to be sure to look at those improper techniques to take off points.
Some common mistakes that people make while doing this exercise would be crossing their feet, which can result in serious injury if not monitored properly. Others tend not to go all of the way or too far past the farthest line in which they are supposed to. This can cause false data readings if you're recording for time purposes. Their trunk and their feet need to be facing forward to help reduce the risk of injury, and their hands need to be up by their upper trunk for balance purposes. This video has talked about and shown everything you need to know about the Edgrens sidestep test, including some background history, how to set up and test supplies needed, some warm-up exercises that can be done before the test to prevent injury, and the proper and improper demonstration. It also covered how to score a person doing this test, and a couple modifications to the test that you can take for people who struggle doing the regular test.